Um, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I decided to say more about how is my experience when I moved to Hungary. And I really like to live here, but it has its own like bad sides when you feel bad about yourself. And I think a lot of people that moved right now or moved like in their lives will understand me because every day after work, if I don't have plans immediately after work, and this is like, I think, most time, like I don't have plans, or the plans that I have are a little bit later, I just finish work, write down that I'm like bye to my project members, and go and lay in my bed. And sometimes I lay for an hour, sometimes I just sleep for an hour, and I cannot like go and do something. I cannot tell myself that I need to go out, that I need to have a walk, that I need to go somewhere alone because I feel lonely like itself being here when I'm not around people that I like or that I want to talk to. I just lay, scroll to TikTok, to I don't have TikTok now, I like to Instagram, through Telegram, I don't know, like two different apps, and just try to tell myself that it's okay to lay down, to feel bad, to just feel bad sometimes, and that I don't. It's okay to feel lonely when you just moved in a new country, in a new city, you don't know people, and like at work, it's not the best right now because a lot of people are not relocating, and we losing our members from the project and have very like little groups of people that work now, and we need like more people, but we cannot get them now. So you have to work not harder, but it is to, like just it gets harder like every day to work because something is happening or someone cannot get their job done or something like this. And after that, you have to like live your life and explore the new city and new people, and you just don't have the power for it. I just feel a lot of times that I don't have power to do anything, like anything. And I can and at the same time, I'm so tired to lay in my bed or lay on the couch and watch YouTube or a movie or some like or some shows. I'm so tired of that too, but at the same time, I don't have the power to go in the nearest cafe and read a book or to go just to the nearest cafe and draw something. I just don't have the power for it. And I think this is like one of the parts that people are not talking enough about when you move. Because I have a lot of people that move too with me. I can talk to them if I want to, but at the same time, you are not talking with each other about this. You're just like try to live your life normally, but it's not possible at the same time. So I really hope that everybody that moved like n- in their lives or moved just like me some months ago or a month ago like myself will get the power and the motivation to get up and to do something. Just go for a walk. It's very important. And I decided that my motivation today to get up after work and do something will be a movie theater. Like I seen a poster that in Budapest this week is um, showing old films in some movie theaters. So I will go on an old film that is like in 2 hours. I could go like in an hour, but I want to make like a dinner, and then I will go just to go out from my apartment. I try to go out from my apartment every day and have some plans just because that makes me a little bit feel more alive than I am right now. And of course, I try to talk to my friends uh, and talk to new people that are here that I like in some way. So I hope the understanding that you're not alone will help you today to get some motivation and do something. And yeah.
Strawberry on my lips, and you think it tastes.
Yeah, this video is about the first 2 months when I moved to Hungary and how I felt, what my thoughts were when I could do something. And actually, I didn't know how I will figure it out. And it was hard, I think, for the first month. So, this video, like 13th of September, is 1 month after I came to Budapest, and now I'm filming that in October. So, I just knew the whole time that I will figure it out. So you can see some of my thoughts, my journeys, and I hope it will help you.
The first thing that I really like to do and what is keeping me alive is that I try to cook something that I would love to cook in St. Petersburg, and something that is reminding me of something good, because food is like an everyday challenge for everybody, but you can do something cool from it. And I don't know, like you can just make it not something that you do every day, like sleeping or working. You can do it interesting. So I try to keep my food simple and interesting and warming. Like, I mean, the feeling that you could do it with your friends. For example, you cooked with your friends something and you cook it here to remind you of this place you were cooking it or something like this. So I will cook today. I decided that my dinner will be something like this, but I think it would be not full. I think it will be this, um, with some vegetables, and I don't know how this in English, but like this boys. I found it in the Chinese shop. I'm very happy about that. And yeah, I think this is the number one thing that I try to do every day. That is something like that. Mm, I make it and I don't feel so bad about myself or about my life. It's an everyday ritual for me. I love to cook, and I know that this will be delicious because I cooked it how I like it. And yeah, I just try to do it delicious and good. And when I eat, I try to watch a cartoon or something that is warming, something that reminds me of home, but at the same time says to me that all will be good. So this is number one, I think, that I do.
And the tourist you take.
I like the sentence that you have to be this friend. You have to invite people, you have to go with the flow, you have to be with them everywhere.
Every morning I wake up and go into the shower and don't want to work. Like, I'm so tired of working. And on one hand, my work is helping me a lot to wake up every morning and go and do something. And at the same time, it's so hard to wake up and do something at work because you have to think, you have to be responsible on things you don't want to be responsible. And I'm just so tired of working. It's not very interesting. It's getting harder from the responsibility every day. And I don't know, like, I think with every work, it will be the same case in the situation that I am in, but it's very frustrating for me. And I just want to not work for a week so that I can do whatever I want. Um, yeah, please leave me alone, work.
And I had another problem too. I am a big fashionista and I need to be fashionable and like myself in clothes, and it was very important to me. But when I had to go to a party or something like this, I had a hard time picking clothes. And I have these videos just because I don't have a big mirror and I have to like photograph myself. So I had sometimes a very hard time picking an outfit that I like, where I will be comfortable. And I think the most important part is that you have to be comfortable in clothes because that's one part of your life.
It's the 23rd of September. I think I know what my channel will be about. Like, not always, but a little bit. Because 2 days ago, on the 21st, um, it's worse in my country, in Russia. It's worse in my country, in Russia. And very, we were very scared and anxious 2 days. But today it's getting a little bit better because we'll see people that I'm comfortable with and talk to them, and yeah, a lot of things. But I think that one of the important things is that you have to find people where you have the same thoughts about what's happening, because it's okay to have different thoughts and different understanding of what is happening and why. But if you find people that you are on the same page with, it's a different level of understanding. And actually, from one point, I'm very anxious what is happening now. At the other point, I have a life in Budapest. Like, I live here for almost 2 months, and I have some people that I can talk to. I have some people that are inviting me somewhere or something like this. So actually, I think that I want to show people that it's not easy from the other side too, because we have a lot of problems as a Russian citizens in Europe too, and Hungary is one of the countries that is very flexible in these things. Like, people don't have credit cards that are working in Europe, and at the same time, not all banks in Europe will provide you a bank card because you're a Russian citizen. You can have a work permit, you can have a permit to live here, you can have whatever they need to go to get you a card, but they won't do it just because you have a Russian passport. And I think it's very important to say that out loud too, because scarier to be a Russian in Europe than a Ukrainian, I think, from my point of view, because we are in the same situation as immigrants. But for Ukrainians, they have like more support from the countries, and Russians don't have it at all. We cannot fly to to a European country from our country. We can go like by car or fly through Istanbul, like through Turkey or through Kazakhstan or something like the third countries. And I think it's very important to say that because a lot of people don't understand that and they don't know that because they never heard of people that don't have credit cards at work. I live here 2 months, I have cash. And we all, like all people that relocated, have only cash. What I think it's very important to say. And I wanted to say like about my experience here because 2 months can something say you can something say about the country that you are in. And I think I am in a very good position, in a very good country for now. Yes, Hungary is not the best European country and it's not very European, I would say, but at the same time, the people here are very nice. They are not, they are okay that I'm a Russian citizen. They're like, okay, like, whatever. Um, they don't throw like trash on me, don't say anything mean. They don't feel the same as I feel here, but that you understand it's like very important to know that people here will just understand you because you are a person and you don't have anything in common with your government. Budapest is a city where a lot of different nationalities live because it's a lot of students come here to study from all over the world. A lot of people move here. It's like I have a certain company with people that are not from Hungary. And when I say that I have friends from Hungary, they say, oh my God, we don't, because we are like talking just to each other in a way. And that's very interesting to me that you can have two different companies you're speaking with. And um, the Hungarians are very nice from my point of view for now. Maybe they're not all Hungarians, of course. It's the Hungarian people that I speak to, the company that I get in, and something like this. But
I just want to have a conclusion to all things that are in the video. So I think that it is a bit random what I said in this video because it was different parts of me that was feeling not so great, feeling not so great about myself, not feeling great about where I am, who I am, the people surrounding me. But the point is that the first 2 months for me were very, very hard. I didn't had company, I didn't had people around me, I didn't had anything that could help me to feel like home, to feel welcoming, that feel people that are supporting me. And I think I just got some of the little things that were hard for me to manage in a whole new country and city, to just stay and talk to people, to have the energy to do something, to have, I don't know, like something that will help me manage these feelings. But at the same time, I think everybody who moved away from their hometown, from their home country, are experiencing the same but not talking about that, because I read in a book that I'm reading right now, that after you have this lonely path, you forget about it in the time, and you cannot support other people because you think you're not going through the same. So maybe I will forget about that. But I think this video is mostly for people and for myself. I hope that someone is just laying down, as I was in the beginning of this video, feeling bad about themselves, about not knowing what to do, not knowing the language, not knowing what to eat because you prefer something that you cannot buy, for example, in the country you are in. And these are like so small problems, but actually, this is a routine every one of us have. And when you watch the video, you will feel hope and that it's okay to feel bad. Because I think everybody who moved somewhere from their hometown, from their home country, experienced the same. But they forget about that. I read in the book that I'm reading right now the sentence that you, after you were lonely and you managed it to a normal life, you forgot the feeling, how you felt lonely, how you felt bad about yourself, about what's happening with you, about so like things where you lay down and cannot do anything because you don't have the power for it. So, and you forget about that and you think you didn't experience it if a person who is getting through it come to you and want support or help or something. For me, this video is about me having this loneliness in a big town, this feeling that I don't know how to manage the start of my new life. But somehow I managed it in 2 months, and I can say, like, it's October, I can say that I managed it. Not very well, not the best, maybe, but I'm happy that I have people that are surrounding me. I'm happy that I know I can go to some people or ask for help or ask for company if I want to go do something or go somewhere where I don't want to go alone. Um, and yeah, I would say this is like random tips that I did for myself to feel better, and people surrounding me were here, like they were somewhere in this middle where I felt bad one time I was going after work to meet someone or something like this. So I would say the conclusion is the first, I don't know, half year will be hard after moving somewhere. But at the same time, you will manage it to a whole new life. You will, if you will make yourself this feeling of home, because feeling of home is not about the place you are at, it's about people, it's about food that is so simple but at the same time so important, actually, because this is the routine that we are making ourselves, that we are making for ourselves, and actually our routine that we don't see, like sleeping, eating, going out, and something like this. Everyone makes a difference. Everyone makes something that, I don't know, others won't do. We eat differently, we meet people differently, we have differently meetups, and yeah, just take the risk to start something new.